April 65, the war was breathing its last. 3 deserters on their knees in the mountain grass. Captain Mercie gave the order, no tremor in his hand. Wrote necessary in his journal, then buried his brother in the land. Back at camp, the questions came, soldiers crowding the fire. What took Tommy from us? Holland fed the lie entire. Saw a blue coat courier ride off, name stitched on the bag. Duke Monroe shot him in the back. The rumor raised its flag. One man signed the death warrant, one man took the blame. A lie wrote east on wanted sheets with Monroe's Christian name. $500 for a ghost no trigger ever knew. The ledger circled Duke in red and Virginia City grew. Crumbled into silver dust, Holland drifted west alone. A Richmond friend with state contacts pinned a star upon his bone. Monroe's on his way through the valley, come and settle Tommy's debt. Holland opened up the ledger, wrote the name he can't forget. Monroe laughed at faded posters nailed in Delta haze. Dealt cards on the suicide table, eyes lost in whiskey glaze. He never rode that mountain pass, never heard the rifles crack. But the lie rode like a ghost train down the Comstock track. One man signed the death warrant, one man took the blame. A lie wrote east on wanted sheets with Monroe's Christian name. $500 for a ghost no trigger ever knew. The ledger circled Duke in red and Virginia City grew. Checks the trails at sunrise, lantern burning low. Tells the town, justice don't sleep, but the mirror shows a man he used to know. Harlan knows the truth, he buried with the morning dew. The only hand that pulled the string was the one he always knew. Yet every name he crosses off is penance in disguise, till the ledger claims its author with the shadow in his eyes. One man signed the death warrant, one man took the blame. A lie rode east and settled west with no one left to name. The ledger closes quiet, the circle's ink runs dry. 2 brothers in the ground and a third beneath the sky. They said he came riding from no man's land, with a pick and a prayer, nothing else in hand. Quiet as the moon on a miner's grave, Eli McGraw, no soul to save. He worked those hills where the shadows crawl, while others drank and bet it all. Never saw him smile, never heard him boast. He talked to that rock like it knew him most. Oh, the Comstock Dream, it don't come free. It'll promise you hope, then take your peace. Silver runs cold as a preacher's lie. You dig too deep, you're bound to die. One night he struck where the earth ran true. A flash of silver, the vein came through. He told one man, who told three more. By sunrise, they were at his door. Oh, the Comstock Dream, it don't come free. It'll promise you riches, then break your knees. Silver runs cold as a sinner's cry. You dig for a living, you're buried alive. They found him face down where the claim ran deep, blood in the dirt where his silver sleeps. The law rode in, but the trail ran cold in a town where a man's only worth what he knows. Oh, the Comstock Dream, it don't come free. She'll steal your name and your history. Now the wind hums low where his shovel lies, and the hills keep whispering Eli's cries. In the Delta saloon where the lanterns burn low, Rose came by carriage from Tupelo. Hair like fire in the sultry gloom, now she's the light in Jack Silver's room. No ring, no kin, no claim to a name. She just showed up on stage and the town hall came. Cards and liquor, men and lies, they crowned her queen with their hungry eyes. She's the queen of the Delta, gilded and gone, a whisper of mercy before the dawn. They all pay silver a smile and a song, but the queen of the Delta don't belong. She came for a song and a promised stage, a singer's dream on a tattered page. Jack paid her passage, her dress and her bed. Now Miss Delany sings for debts instead. Silk on her shoulders and smoke in her hair, her voice cuts through the midnight air. She don't say much, just sings those sad tunes. Dreams die easy in those back rooms. She's the queen of the Delta, heart on loan, all dressed in splendor but skin and bone. Jack holds the paper and she holds the pain, the queen of the Delta, bound only by name. She stares past the painted glass at the red clay roads and the years gone past. A preacher's daughter, a runaway bride. No one knows, she won't confide. When thunder rolls through the Delta rain, she hums her mother's song again. Each note drifts through the whiskey haze, a prayer for a life she gave away. One day she'll ride where the river runs free, beyond the smoke, beyond the mountains, beyond memories. No more saloon lights, no more borrowed charms, just open horizon and true love's arms. She's the queen of the Delta, soft and steel, a ghost in the satin at Silver Jack's will. She sings for the freedom that she'll never know. They all know the queen of the Delta, but they don't know Rose. There's a stillness before every storm, and he felt it that night in the weight of her silence. And by dawn, the devil already knew his name. This cowboy's heart was once strong and true, but silver and sin cut his soul in two. He caught the talk of her with some young buck so fine. Now he sits in his cell, drinking heartache and brine. He ran through the streets, his whispers turned to flame, while she were busy cheating, screaming out another name. He kicked down the door on D Street's end and saw that boy inside he once called friend. He rode the plains and the mountains high, the stars above the coyotes cry. He swears that kid went for his gun as his love turned to lead, rope strung. And in court, it didn't matter what he said. The town had already made up its mind. The story sold itself. Out here, the truth will hang you just as easy as any man. He swore he fired once, quick and from the hip, but a second shot rang out from a ghost behind his grip. He said that second shot he never meant to fire, that the trigger simply bucked or slammed, but they called him a liar. He rode the plains and the mountains high. The stars above heard this man's heart die as he held her close, for she was gone, turning his love red to lead, rope strung. He wishes he could turn back the time to when she were his and the stars were in line. Now he hums the tune the sheriff sings, 'cause that noose keeps getting tighter and it's getting hard to breathe. Whoa. It's getting hard to breathe. Whoa. He'd given her his heart, his everything, but oh, she loaded him with heartbreak and a story for my strings. He remembers the way they laughed and would play, the way they danced under the stars. He thought their love would last forevermore, but those two shots from his revolver sent him through the gallows door. He rode the plains and the mountains high, the stars above the coyotes cry. He closed his eyes, his heart filled with pain, as he dropped and fell wearing his chains, on his way to hell where he'll remain. Oh. Strung. You see, in the end, even the stars went quiet, 'cause love don't kill you all at once, it just leaves you strung. The desert don't forgive, and neither did he. He rode in like a verdict, dust burning on his coat, steel medals under canvas, war prayers caught in his throat. The town just stared in silence as he hammered in the beams, built a gallows by the courthouse, like he walked out of their dreams. He kept a little ledger, stitched in battlefield black, names written in a soldier's hand, no page he ever took back. Some for crimes committed, some for crimes to come, some for standing in his shadow when the sunset hit his gun. Don't let him write your name. Don't let him write your name, 'cause once that ink runs down that page, your rope's already made. He don't forget a face peace and he don't play any games. Mercie's shadow walks this town. Don't let him write your name. He'd hang a man at sunrise, though the jury slept till noon. Say the law don't wait for weakness, and the truth comes out too soon. He listened like a preacher, but he judged like winter storms. Left the innocent to wander with the guilty in his forms. There's talk that on the war lines he stopped counting after 10. Just wrote necessary besides the ones he shot back then. Now every soul in town swears he ain't left that war at all. Just traded rebel rifles for a badge and scaffold tall. Don't let him write your name. No, don't let him write your name. He don't need no proof or trial, just a whisper and a frame. He don't forget a promise and he don't forgive a name. Mercie's shadow owns this ground. Don't let him write your name. There's a single name he circled, carved deeper than the rest. A rider cutting eastward with a past he won't confess. The sheriff turns the page slow like a prophet reading fate. Says when that outlaw hits this valley, boys, I'll settle something late. But for now he keeps on walking with that ledger by his side. A soldier chasing order down the street where lawmen died. And every night the lantern on his gallows burns out red, like it's hungry for another name before he goes to bed. Don't let him write your name. Oh, don't let him write your name. When Mercie's shadow turns that page, the ending's all the same. He don't forget a promise and he don't forgive a name. He's the quiet in the alleys. He's the thunder without rain. Don't let him write your name. Don't let him write your name. Don't let him write your name. He'd been swinging a pick since the winter came. Black dust settled in his lungs and veins. 2 bits jingling and a gambler's grin. He said, boys, tonight my luck begins. Found him a table by the kerosene glow, and the dealer said, are you sure you wanna blow all that dough? He kissed his coin and gave a smile and said, look, I've been losing all week, I might win for a while. Now he's rich on dust and silver. Luck hit hard that night. From rags and grime to a life of shine. In the glow of kerosene light. He bought a horse named Whiskey Fever and found a gal that holds him tight. Ain't nothing like winning big in Virginia City when the cards all fall just right. The next day he strutted in a fancy new coat, gave a nod to the preacher, even bought him a goat. Paid off his debts, then tipped his hat and said, I guess I'll quit the mine after that. He sent a letter back home to his ma back east. Said, your boy's doing well, at least he has been this week. He wrote it drunk and upside down, then mailed it home to the wrong damn town. 'Cause he's rich on dust and silver, still grinning in the firelight. From pickaxe dreams to champagne schemes, he's the toast of town tonight. He's got a gold-toothed smile and a gambler's fever. He's the legend of the fight. Ain't nothing like winning big in Virginia City when the cards all fall just right. Yeah. So here's to the miner who bet it all with the busted boots and a whiskey drawl. He lost his shirt but won the town, and he ain't been sober since that round. So let's drink to dust and silver, to the fools who roll the dice. 'Cause a broke man's dream in Virginia City can turn to gold overnight. 'Cause a broke man's dream in Virginia City can turn to gold overnight. Swing, silver queens and gamblers sing, from the Delta's raw to the Boston's tune. You can smell the whiskey and the girl's perfume. There's a sawdust floor and a fiddle cry, boot heels kicking on the painted sky. If you got $1 and a thirst for mud, you'll find your heaven in the bucket of blood. Raise your glass to the devil's grin. The piano plays, let the night begin. From dusk till dawn we toast the flood, 'cause there ain't nothing better than a bucket of blood. At the Washoe Club where the whiskey flows, the laughter's thick as the dust that blows. The miners dance with their payday grins, the piano pounds and a fight begins. The sheriff's there but he turns his head, the dealer's winning and his face turns red. Fortune's flashing in a flood of studs, and it all pours down to the bucket of blood. Raise your glass to the devil's grin, the piano plays, let the night begin. From dusk till dawn we toast the flood, 'cause there ain't nothing better than a bucket of blood.
Boston spilling drinks all over the place. ghostly grin. The spirits sing where the night's worn thin, to the hearts that beat in the dust and mud, 'cause there ain't nothing better than a bucket of blood.
Duke Monroe rode in at sundown slow, boot heels tired, nowhere to go. A wanted man by another man's lie, but mercy burned behind those blue eyes. He took to the cards in the Delta's haze, just to eat, just to pass the days. But the queen was there in her scarlet dress, pouring whiskey and loneliness. From the corner she watched him steal his flame, eyes like lightning soft with pain. The room felt quiet as the air grew thin, two souls on fire where sin begins. They'd meet by the back door after close. He'd talk of mountains and she'd talk of hope, both half-owned by the life they led, dreaming of a freedom they ain't seen yet. Careful, Monroe, she whispered low, I won't be allowed to go where you go. But hearts can't hide what the eyes can see. Two hearts collide where sin begins.
Whispers in the stables and plans in the dark, a life imagined beyond the spark. Silver and moonlight, mercy and sin, a promise made on trembling skin.
If love's a crime, he said, then let it be. We'll make our getaway on destiny. I'll get us some silver and I'll make it right, and we'll be gone by tomorrow night. The lantern sways as the town lies still. Plans take shape beneath the thrill. She leans in close, breath warm on skin, and the stars hold their breath where sin begins. Where sin begins. In Virginia City, where stories are told, lived a gunfighter fearless with a heart made of gold. His name, Monroe, a man strong and bold, on the run from somewhere, a lie someone told. Through dusty saloons, he'd swagger with pride, his guns at his side and a calm in his stride. But in all these wild lands, no love could decide, until he met Rose with her beauty so wide. Their love bloomed amid sagebrush and sand, two souls interlaced like rivers and land. He took her by the hands and with his piercing blue eyes said, "We'll leave this place together, free from debts and lies." Under the sun where the silver dust sank, they hatched a plan for the California bank to take what they needed without needless force. But in the end all they left with was dust and a horse. As the bank heist went sour, now the lawman's in chase, through the canyons and valleys at an urgent pace. Their trusted steed thundered on the dusty trails, and darkness engulfed them in a fugitive's tale. Monroe slipped through the window, Rose keeping watch. Silent as the shadows, he moved quick and hot. But a shot from the darkness sang steel to his side as he gritted his teeth, love and rage as his guide. The sheriff was sat waiting, Mercie's shadow in the gloom, his ledger open wide, Monroe's name marked for doom. Monroe vaulted the sill, blood soaking his shirt, as Rose caught the reins, pulling him clear from the dirt. The bank job went sour, now the lawman's in chase, through the canyons and valleys at a desperate pace. Hooves strike thunder where the red winds wail, these two lovers bound in a fugitive's tale. Bullets chased the shadows, the moon fled high. Monroe turned in the saddle, fired one desperate try. The sheriff's old Gatling refused to retreat, each flash of the muzzle moving further down the street. Through the sagebrush and shale, they outran the sun, and Rose pressed to his wound, shouting, "Hold on and run." Monroe returned fire, keeping the law at bay. Her hands, they were trembling, his life in her sway. They gained a good distance, thought the danger had passed, and Rose whispered, "We're safe now," though his breath was faint and fast. At the river bend they rested, Monroe fading in her hands, his blood on her fingers mixing with the silver sands. "Don't look," he whispered, "just enjoy the sunrise." She held him close and nodded, fear burning in her eyes. but gravel cracked behind them, a presence cold and raw. As the sheriff stepped from darkness, smoke curling from his jaw. Monroe rose up bleeding, love fiercer than pain. His hand flashed for iron like a true gunman's game. He fired through the sunrise, bullets cutting through the plain. And the sheriff took a bullet, but shook it off like rain. With a roar raised his iron, vengeance cold and pale. He shot through Monroe, ending love on that trail. And Rose reached out screaming, grief too sharp to veil. And dust drifted quiet on their fugitive tale. Monroe hit the dust hard, his blue eyes faded to gray. Rose fell beside him trembling as his breath slipped away. The sheriff, he stood in silence, he thought her small and undone. Knowing her name weren't written, he lowered down his gun. Then he opened up his ledger, crossed Monroe's name in red, while Rose knelt in the dirt beside her lover, now dead. He turned his back in mercy, the first he'd shown in years, and then a single shot split mourning, fired through her tears. Rose stood behind, derringer tied in her hand. The sheriff fell forward, face hitting the sand. Monroe's name crossed in red, and beneath it his own. A fate he had written as if he'd always known. She raised her gaze, the canyon wide and pale, heart pounding like thunder when sweeping the trail. No tear for herself, no surrender, no fail. She spurred into legend, the queen of the fugitive's tale. When a lantern hit the floor in a cold wind boarding house on A Street near the miner's door. Just a hiss of coal oil spreading, then the zephyr took its turn, and the miners heard the devil whisper, now it's your town's time to burn. Timbers dry as Sunday scripture, windows shaking in the wind, fireboys hauling broken pumpers, praying God would cut them in. Burn, Virginia, burn, let the red wind roar and rise. Burn, Virginia, burn, see the smoke black out the sky. The devil's had his turn, but Virginia burn. Through the city as the streets went molten gold. From the courthouse to the opera house, every story lost and told. St. Mary's bell fell screaming as her steeple kissed the flame, and the Chinatown alleys vanished like the wind erased their names. Fire horses bucked and trembled, hoses coughing dust and steam. Men were running, cursing heaven, ghosts now stirring in the beams. Burn, Virginia, burn, let the red wind roar and rise. Burn, Virginia, burn, see the smoke black out the sky. Take all that you can learn. She'll come back strong and mighty. So burn, Virginia, burn. That black and smoking hill, there were souls the fire swallowed, silent names the night kept still. And before the soot stopped falling, hammer strikes began to ring. For a city built on silver never dies, it just grows wings. And iron spires, strong walls, new forged foundations, rising higher than the fires. Burn, Virginia, burn, you can take her to the ground. Burn, Virginia, burn, but she'll rise without a sound. Devil, you can mark her, but God will make her stern. She's the queen of every mountain. Try again to burn, Virginia, burn.